So welcome to my YouTube channel. So you're probably wondering why the name's changed. I did call it London Girl, but now I've called it Carries Reallife. And it's because I wasn't feeling it when it was a good name at the time, but then I thought no, because it's not. Even though yes, I originally I am a Londoner, but I wanted to show more about my life and just to share my projects that will help other people, organising my home, looking at being a mum, cooking, all the things that I'm passionate about and that I want to share with other people. And so I call it Carries Real Life because that is what it's about. There's no air or graces about myself. This is me, this is my life, and I want to share it. I want to share it with you guys, because I've watched many other people's vlogs that's inspired me and helped me, and watching and listening to other people can really help. And so that's why I decided to do these vlogs, to also coincide with my blog writing, which I really enjoy, and sharing tips about organising, how I organise my day, how I, structure my meals that I make each week. And like me and my husband, we share the chores, we share the cooking. We are very much a unit, a team. Sometimes we will have conflicts, but we do talk them out and we deal with compromise. And for me, that's what helps us keep going, is compromising and making it fair for both of us. Also, our main priority is our son, making sure he has everything he needs. As soon as I get paid, one thing it goes to is straight to my son, and he is my focus, as he should be, and I make sure that he has everything he needs: nappies, clothing, food. He is my priority, and so as long as he's got everything he needs, then I can do without nothing. As long as he's got everything he needs and got what he got everything he will keep him fed and looking good. Well, he is gorgeous as far as I'm concerned. But this is my life and this is how it is. I'm slowly trying to make improvements because I want to make my house be more personal to me. At the moment, it's just like being in a shell, and I want it to be more than that. Home should be your paradise. When you close the door, it's your space, and I like to put my own stamp on things. So that's what I'm trying to do. We've now had our boiler fixed, hooray, and now got a heating working again. We've had a combi heater fitted, so that's great, great relief. So we're not having to, because we've got some heaters, but they eat away your electric, something rotten. So that's why it's good to, you do save money more with having central heating more than having heater. I know there are people that are don't have that luxury, and that's why also I'm working to be able to give more. I'm looking to do more voluntary work where I can help those who need it the most. But also, I want to look after my home, my family, and build a better future for myself. Because we don't have loads of money, but we do alright. We are very lucky compared to some, and it's not to make people jealous or anything like that, or it's just something I like to share. I like to share about my cooking, that I love writing, and it's what keeps me going, along with, you know, sharing being a mum, because it can be challenging, and I'll be showing my son's room, how that looks, and how we, you know, went about sorting it out and creating his room. Again, there's still bits I'd like to include into that, sort of photos that I've had developed and printed. I write my son letters, which, you know, when he was first born, I wrote to him when he was in hospital. You know, to tell him a bit about his birth, because he was a premature baby, and to let him know about, you know, about when he was born. And it's just something I started, and I haven't kept it on so much, but I do now and again write him a little letter just to tell him about his life, where his stage he's at now, so we can look back, and something that we can share between mother and son. So it's something I like to do. So, but yeah, so many thanks for those who've been watching my vlog so far. And there's lots to be coming up. I'll be sharing a vlog on this bag, because I've had to change it, because that blue one that I bought, which is really good, but because I started work today, it wasn't really suitable for what I need to take to work. But I will be using that bag as my sort of in the week bag, and this will be you know, one of my work bags that we're taking, and we'll see how we go tomorrow. And yeah, and I'll be doing a review and showing you more of this bag in another vlog. And giving you an update on my guest room, and I've now ordered a new organiser, and I've got a new journal which is going to be more memoirs that I like to, because I've done sort of all biographies. The Parent Adventures was like an all biography of my being a mum for the first time, and my son being born premature. And with that book, it is available from Amazon, but I will print some off, because I would like to send one to the Epsom and St Helier special care clinics, because that's where my son spent his first months in, and they were fantastic there. And I just want to send it to him, so they can share it with other patients there that may help them. And I will have some copies available that will be a first come first served basis, but I will have with me to send out. I won't have them yet though, but when I do, I will let you know and I'll show them. But if you'd like to see my book is available, is at Amazon, and I do make a small royalty for it, but that I'm not gonna accept. I'm gonna give that money to children's charity. Tommy's is the one I'm going to give to, because it's Tommy's that I'll show you the book. This is what really helped me when my son was born premature, because it's very scary when it happens. We don't know what's going to happen each day to next, and this book gave all the details we need to know, and gave us that reassurance that we needed. And again, I'll see if because this is what they gave us in the first care clinic. So yeah, I will be making the royalties that I make from the book. I will be sending it to this charity. So just to let you know, and yeah, so that's available. And I will be doing another book called The Parent Adventures, and it will be sort of 10 months on, sort of 2 years. The terrible twos. So because you know, it's still a challenge now. Trying to get my son to eat finger foods is becoming a challenge at the moment, because lots of the food, as I'm sure other mums can relate to, ends up on the floor. My husband is a bit of you know, I've nicknamed him a few times as Gary Poppins, because And the fact that, as soon as the crumb goes on the floor, he's out with the dustpan and brush, which I can understand. You want to keep the place clean to germs, but you've got to accept that with children comes mess. But as long as it is cleared up, it's fine. And it's just that it's just something you have to deal with. But we are at the moment trying to get him to feed himself with the food, but it's becoming a challenge. He can eat any food, and he's not fussy. He just won't put the food in his mouth. So that's what we're trying to get him to do at the moment. And he's not far from walking. He can push the stroller that he's got, which is like a toy, and he can push that along and walk, and he can he can stand up without holding on to the side for about 2 seconds, and he falls on the floor. We have to be careful because we've got wooden floors, so I'm always sort of paranoid. But it's, I wouldn't change it for the world. And I'm going to be taking him to because the mother and toddler group we go to Friday is quite tricky because it's quite early in the morning, and with Henry's sleep pattern being quite unpredictable, and we have to take each night as it comes, because sometimes he will wake up and start screaming, but we are getting to the stage now where we can get him so he settles himself, which is it's so hard because as soon as he starts crying you automatically want to go in there and rescue him, but that is the worst thing to do. You just got to try and be strong and teach them get them to settle themselves, which he can do, and he's starting to do. It's just some nights are challenging and getting him to go to sleep. But once he's asleep, he's fine. It's just getting him there. But then I've never been a good sleeper. I was a nightmare compared to my son. So as a child, always reminds me what a nightmare I was. As a baby, I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't sleep. So Henry, compared to myself, is a dream. He's a good boy. He's not fussy with his food, but he's just I could see he's just a bit stubborn like myself. I think because the times we have put the food to his mouth, but when we've tried to show him, he sort of rebelled against it. Well, I don't think so, but and the same with sleep. We try and put him to bed, and we know that he's not, nothing wrong with him. He wants to play, but he needs to understand that at night time is the evening, so we don't entertain him whatsoever at night. He needs to know it's bedtime. But I can see that he just wants to be up playing, and it's like, no, you've got to go to sleep, But once he gets there, it's fine. It's just getting past that bit. That can be a challenge at times, especially when you're tired. I thought it would be quite easy because I don't sleep that much as it is, but no, it's sleep deprivation when you become a mum is a challenge. It's completely different. And those people that are watching this have kids will know what I mean. But I do love my son. I love my son to bits, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But I just had to share it because I know there are mums that will struggle, and sometimes you do feel constantly, am I doing the right thing? You are doing the right thing. Lots of it is improvisation. There is no plan when it comes to being a parent. But it's good to have structure. I try to have as much of a routine as you possibly can, because my son, because we've always kept with a routine, he knows when it's food time and bedtime, so he does know. Sometimes they will try and test you, and I think and watching and learn from my son, that does start from a very early age. They know what they want, and they make decisions quite early. I learnt that from when my son was in incubator, and he didn't like being stroked at first, and that's them already telling you what they like and what they don't like. And I know you probably think it's strange, they're only tiny, but it is. And watching them, wanting to see my son grow, I've learnt that being a mum. And you do that, you don't know whether to have to be a mum, parent, until it happens, and you start to understand, okay, and there's still loads of things that he's done, you know, there's still the potty training to come, and, you know, choosing right nursery and school and all that to come, but, you know, it's all about instinct, following your gut instinct, and, you know, being a parent, what is good for your child, and that's what you need to keep believing. You know, is take control, and you know it's asking the right questions, and you'll get the right answer. You know, believe in yourself, because giving birth to a child is the most miraculous thing you could do in your life, and if you can give birth to a human being, then you know you can do anything. You know, you've brought a life into this world, so you know you've taken that on. You can be a mum. You know you can do it, and you will make the right choices. So anyway, many thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.